What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Andy, and we're back with some more Junkyard Truck. And as you can see, I've saved us just a little bit of time here. And I wanted to take apart the engine just a little bit so that we can. Oh, come on, stop it. So we can start off things fresh here. I think a lot of the parts are still good that we put on here, but we definitely have some bad stuff. So out here in the car, I have some fresh parts. Um, where's my crankshaft? Crankshaft. Got to start off with a brand new crankshaft, and come on, right there. Snap that baby in there, and let's see if we can find a bearing. Oh, come on, bearing. Everything should be in here for the lower end because I bought the upper end, so it should just need the lower stuff. As you can see, we got some definitely bad parts over there, sitting over there. Um, Main bearing. And you got to make sure you get these parts somewhat organized. Alright, so we got the crank in there. We're going to make sure we tighten down the crank. Next, we're going to go for our pistons. And also, if you don't know how to rebuild this engine, over here is a nice little manual. Tells you exactly uh, especially what to do. Um, you've got oil engine, blah blah blah, all this stuff, non-EFI, tells you how to take parts in and out. So just in case you don't know what to do, just go right over there. There's a manual sitting on the desk. Um, got a new oil filter also. So we're going to have to make sure we fill this baby up with oil. Yeah, I don't know why I'm a little stiffly. A little sniffly today. I know why. I was out riding my motorcycle yesterday. And it wasn't cold, cold. It's 48. Hey, when it's nice, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Let's see, which one is this one? And, I get it that these things are numbered, but I sometimes wish that it was a little bit easier to tell which one was what. For instance, that says rod cap number 1. So that should be the first one on the front right here. But it's the back. That's the back of the engine. Number 1's at the front. So their logic is backwards. Alright. Enough of that. Can't worry about how they numbered the rods and the pistons and the rod caps. All we can worry about is getting things done. Alright, so is it already dark outside? Holy hell. So I think we're gonna have to, like I said, we're gonna have to put some oil in here. And I actually don't know if I have any oil on me. We may have to run to town and get some oil. Oil filter right there in the side. What else we got in here? Oh, we got a new flywheel. I don't think the flywheel was bad, but when you're rebuilding an engine from scratch, you might as well just replace all the parts. I mean, there ain't no sense in screwing around with anything that may or may not be bad, which is what I should have done. I rebuilt the whole top end and tried to drive it home, and it couldn't even make it up the hill. Like, why? It shouldn't have been that bad, but it was. So here is a whole entire. Get that in there. Alright, so there we go. Back of the engine secure, bottom of the engine secure. Got a new crank pulley. And I believe an alternator, and that is the last new part that we have. Let's see, was there anything else that we needed right now? Alternators on. Alright, so if we come back to the front of the engine, there's the cylinder head. Where's my gears? Timing gears. Timing gears. There they are. I was like, where the heck did the timing gears go? There's one. Two. Should be another one there somewhere. There's the one that goes on the head. There it is. There's that pesky little timing gear. Ah. Alright, so one, two, and actually I kind of screwed up here because I don't know about you, but I don't know how you're getting this timing cover on around the crankshaft pulley. So that's definitely was not done in the correct order. Matter of fact, I would love to see how someone gets that timing cover on around the crankshaft pulley. And depending on what car you got, this is pressed on. Some are bolt on, some are pressed on. So if you put that sucker on there and it's not the right one, you're going to be up a creek without a paddle real quick. Let's see here. So we just did the timing cover. So now we need the head gasket. Head gasket is over here? There it is. Alright, so there's the head gasket. Cylinder head. And like I said, I'm trying to tighten down these things as I put them on here. That way I don't miss a bolt. Although, like, it ain't as big a deal on here as it is on one of the other games I play. Because literally, if you mess it up, your car falls apart. And it's kind of funny, but it's not funny. Really? Can't put the timing gear in without the cam on? Out of all the things that it won't let me do backwards, that's what it's going to be like. No, here's the line right here. Ooh, I need these. Cam bearing, number 3. Like I said, I don't understand how that's number 3, but, you know, usually stuff starts at the front of the engine. Alright, so cam bearing, check. We'll do the rockers. And then we'll do the cam gear. And why this thing has the most bolts out of anything in here gets me like, the freaking cylinder head doesn't even have 10 bolts in it. But the rocker does. And I'm getting thirsty, so I better come out here. Get a drink. I don't think I have any beer here, so oh, I do. I do have beer. I lied. What did I say? Timing gear next. Timing gear. Let's see. Do an exhaust manifold. And I know I could have made this car EFI, but I don't really know that that's the way that we need to go right now. Especially with only having $300 for parts. Because I cleaned out all my stash money just to get what we got here. But we'll be able to make some money back when we go sell these junk parts. Let's see here. So, carburetor. We can do distributor. Distributor. Wires. Can't do that yet. Because I need this right here. Now we can do the fan clutch. And the fan. Now we can do the carburetor. And I really don't like the carburetor. I think the carburetor goes bad too quickly. Like this air filter is already almost garbage. And I barely even use the air filter. Alright, so valve cover. And a belt. Alright, so piston, 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 crank, flywheels, oil filter, rod caps, main caps. That should be all the bad parts. Release the engine. Hello. Alright. Alright, so if we go right there. We got our 4 bolts. Hold the engine in. One, 2, 3, 4. Alright, there we... So we should be good on everything now. Are we good on oil? Because I don't have oil with me. So if we don't have oil, I'm gonna be in trouble. Has oil in it. Don't know if I believe that. But it says we have oil. So some of the parts I can put in my inventory. And I'm going to try to keep the small parts in my inventory because I don't want to lose them on the way to the junkyard. Such as, not these, but I can carry more stuff if I do this. And then you just come over here and go. Puke it out just like that. Oh, already filled up the inventory. I mean, I guess it don't matter. We can drop them in there. They shouldn't come out once we get them in the back of the truck. And notice I said shouldn't. Because I don't think that they should. So we got a decent transfer case there. This oil pan doesn't look bad. But I think that that's looking pretty decent right there. Alright, so we got... Let's move this over here. I said it's shiny. If it's shiny, it's good, right? Shut the car so that no rain comes in there. I don't know why I care. Low fuel. Okay, low fuel. We do have power again though. So rebuilding the engine actually did do something this time. But anybody who stuck around to the end of the last episode saw that we took the whole top end of the engine down. Basically, we took it down to the pistons and what you would call a short block. A log block would be if it was dressed up with cylinder heads and stuff like that. And then a complete crate engine would of course be the whole engine. Oh yeah, we got power again. Well, somewhat. Somewhat. Hopefully old our buddy Johnny Law isn't waiting for us again. He's arrested me twice. He's getting a little bit on the expensive side. Gas on the driver's side. We're down to 0.6 of a gallon. Jesus! Talk about open the door a little bit nicer next time, buddy. Oh, and it is on the other side, isn't it? Freaking Toyotas. It looks pretty good. 0.5 of a gallon. We were talking about we were running pretty super low, and I don't know where my jerry can is. Oh, there it is right there. So at least I have the jerry can at the fuel station. Come on. Put the fuel in there. Alright, so what do we got going on? Hello, officer. I'm nothing here. I'm just getting some fuel. No need to come over here and bother me at all. Thank you very much. So yeah, 379 bucks. Let's pay for that. So we should definitely do this again. We're just trying to stay stocked up on our materials when we start doing this. Take this out here. Drop this one. There should be plenty of stuff to get started in the business now. Now see, this is all trash. So I should probably start thinking about picking this stuff up. What's up, girl? She don't want to talk? Okay. Let's go down to the junk dealer and see how much we can get for this junk thing. 13 gallons. And ever since the sheriff started driving around, our old off-road friend keeps getting knocked around. It's not us. It's not us doing it. It's that non-driving sheriff that keeps doing that. Tell me I used 2/10 of a gallon to drive through. Shit. What's that? I just saw something laying over here. Oh, tire. Guess we'll sell an old tire. I have no idea if it's my old tire or not, but you know what? It's money's money, right? So tire. Check on the tire. Oh. Crankshaft. It'd be nice to at least know how much I'm going to get back for these miscellaneous small parts, because I spent a ton of money. You guys know how much money I spent trying to get this. Dude, I don't tell me I glitched myself again with the stupid inventory stuff. Okay. At least I was able to drop it. Alright, so if I do this. Come over here, make sure I'm not pointing at anything. So I think that's the key. Make sure when I'm clicking stuff in my inventory to get rid of it, I'm not actually pointing at anything. Alright. What's up, buddy?
There you go.
We got $298. Really? That's it? 156 bucks? I feel like I've done a lot more business for you, bud, than you've done for me. And that's an old engine, which I don't know why we would need an old engine. I mean, I know what it's for. I know what it's for. Kind of want to see if at least walk around again. See, that's what I want right there. 2JZ. But they want $14.99. Oh, that's what I want right there. 18-volt battery, baby. Jeez. Is there any more batteries? Any more batteries? Any more? I don't think I would get lucky and have two batteries in here at the same time. But, you know what? You never know. You never know. You never know what the scrapyard's going to have. Differential cover. Yeah, I didn't figure so, but you know what? And I even liked that it was the 18 volter. So, right here, how many volts does it have in it? Well, it's not all the way charged up, so we're going to need to go charge it. But at least we have a vehicle we can drive again. $400. And just curious. Hey, buddy. How's it going? I'm guessing 60 is too fast. Oh, we got parts here. I forgot. You know what? I don't know if I want to load these up now. Really don't. But we do have these parts here we can deal with. How much is the fuel injection stuff if we go that route? So 150, 350, 450, 485. $485 if we go that route. So I don't quite have that much money on me. But I do have a rim I can sell. So we can sell this rim also. Got some beeferinos right here. How we doing? So in my inventory we got an energy drink, a beefarino, and some cash. So I'm gonna drink this one. And there we are. We're back in fighting shape now. I feel like we have to monitor our drinks and our thirst and our hunger quite a bit more now than we used to.
I have some small generators I need delivered.
Oh, shit. Where did you need these generators delivered to? Top of the mountain over there. I don't know if I can do that. Not with this truck. See, this one actually has some beer in it. So I'm going to set this inside.
Hello, Evil Knievel.
What's up, girl? You ain't lost your keys yet, have you? Let's see, we're doing good on that. Oil, coolant, two-stroke fuel. See, it says transmission fluid. I don't know what we need transmission fluid for.
Bye-bye, Evil Knievel.
I've never seen where we've actually had transmission fluid ever. I'm gonna stick this battery right here with my cash. $10, huh? Can we get them both in there? I don't even know if we can fit them both in there. I mean, holy shit, that is a... I feel like we are about to destroy a transfer case and a transmission. Don't mind me, bud. I'm doing some work. I'm not goofing around. Why is it rolling backwards like crazy? There it is. I knew there was a road right over here. on, baby. You got this. You got a freshly rebuilt engine. Oh, that is what I'm talking about right there. Probably just took some life off of our engine. But come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright. So I didn't quite make it all the way to the top. But alright, so I think it's G to release, if I remember right. So that's how you do it right there. Why is it not wanting to go? I released the winch. Now I know that I released the winch right when I got up there. I'm pretty sure I did. Oh, oh, water heater. And we got some more junk. Where was that water heater? Right over... There it was. I'm actually very, very, very impressed with our truck. I was not expecting the truck to make it that far up the hill. And it did awesome. It did very, very, very good. Only didn't have to use the winch till right here. That's probably the steepest part. This is what I'm surprised I made it up right here. Like I was squatting this baby. I'm just hoping I didn't tear nothing up. That's really, really what I am hoping. Just like that, we're back up here. What's up, buddy? I got your generators.
Thank you. Here you go.
Let's see here. $300. Like, I mean, you're gonna give me $300, but I feel like that was a job worth more than $300. I'm just saying. Kind of feel like I got a little ripped off here. Kind of feeling a little gypped. See, that part was definitely bad. Ooh, that was definitely bad that I took off of here before. Junk. Junk. See, there's 3 cam. Yep. Okay, so I'm getting all the parts. There was 3 cam bearings. Busted ass wheel. Busted ass head gasket. I don't care if the sheriff's here. I ain't doing none. I'm cleaning up. I'm doing community service. My camshaft barely may survive the... Hey, look how bad the carburetor and the air cleaner was. Which, speaking of that, see, everything is still looking pretty sweet. I don't know. Do I go ahead and try to buy this crap? Do you think it makes that much difference? I don't know. Let's see if the header does anything. If I drop that right there, you just come over here. Why has it got so much steam coming off of it? Ooh, and now it has 4 bolts instead of 3? Because it's a header? I mean, I don't know, screw it. That is almost bad already. I don't know exactly how that ended up over there like that. Not gonna ask questions. See, that carburetor's just fine though. I feel like maybe I should keep it as a spare. That manifold's got nothing wrong with it. But this manifold looks like it's got the ram's horn on it. And definitely going to be harder to get to all the bolts. There's one. Why would they make it so hard to get to the bolts? I do like it says EFI on it now. Alright, so throttle body. But now we just killed all of our money again. I'm surprised it actually had bolts. 4 bolts in the EFI throttle body. Let's see if this makes this truck run any better. Kind of doubt it, but Maybe. Why did that have a little check mark? Jesus, man. Turn on our headlights so we don't get in trouble. Turn that off. I didn't even turn on the differential lock to make it up the hill. Oh, I forgot. Exhaust manifold. Almost forgot the exhaust manifold laying on the ground. Alright, so if we made 150 bones last time, what do you think we're going to make this time? We got 4 tires, 4 rims, actually 5 rims, some brand new parts that I'm probably wasting money on, brand new carburetor, brand new exhaust header, brand new exhaust manifold, intake manifold. But like, it does seem like it is running so much easier. I don't have no stutter steps in the throttle. When I hit the throttle, this baby goes right to 5 grand. Oh, and we get the bonus water heater right here. Can't see. Can't see. Yeah, that looks about right. We're getting this bonus water heater. Jesus. Friggin' lights are blinding me. Alright, so water heater. Rim. Rim. Well, actually, tire and rim. Guess I should get the correct terminology. Tire and rim. This would be a rim. Exhaust manifold that is new. Intake manifold that is new. Junk exhaust manifold. Brand new carburetor. Brand new air filter. Trashed air filter. Trashed head. Trashed rocker. Blown head gasket. Bad carb. Timing cover. Let's see what else I got here. Timing gear. Camshaft. Another timing gear. I know that we're going to be getting 200 for the water heaters. So I can't really count 200. So we'll see what we get and we'll take 200 off. And that'll be what our haul was for the tires and the car parts. Oh, there it is. I knew there was one more bearing. Alright, so let's go see what we got. Hey, buddy.
Okay.
215. So I think it's 200 times 2, so 400. No, that can't be right. So So we got about $200 for the car parts and 200 for, what am I saying here? I got 100 a piece times 2. So I got 200 for the 2 water heaters. And I got about $223 for the car parts and the tires. That's what I'm trying to say. I mean, that's not a bad day. Let's go see if we can find another battery. Anybody see another battery? The batteries are the part that you need in this game, especially when you start getting into the alcohol game. You gotta have batteries. Probably 2 to 3 of them. I know where to get one, and I got one already, so that's our 2. And if I have to, I can steal one out of a car. But anyway, I think that that's what we're going to call it for today. So you guys, tell me what you think. This thing has a totally rebuilt engine. Every part on the car is new. New tires, new rims, new engine. And we upgraded to electronic fuel injection. So it does seem like all that together has helped. Now we just need to find some more jobs, which I don't know if we have any more jobs to do up here. Pretty sure this guy right here, we've already done his jobs. We ain't got nothing for him. I think we've done this gentleman's jobs because we just did the generator job for him. He's probably going to say he ain't got nothing or ain't going to talk at all.
I need this welder delivered.
Oh.
Be careful with it. This damn thing is expensive.
Well, but you know what? We're going to go ahead and do this one more job real quick. But we're damn sure going to get something to drink before we go. And whoa! That wouldn't have been good if I would have ran over the officer. Mr. Officer, I'm sorry. So let's put that there. Who left all these 12 packs laying around? It definitely was not me. Motor oil, empty. Oh, that's I think that's what destroyed my engine. It did give my engine more power, but man, I tell you what, it blew it up too. So let's take this and throw that in the car. Right there. Really? Well, we killed off another 12 pack. Alright, see what else do we got here? Smashing beer cans. Lottery ticket, 15 bucks. Let's see here. Cash cow, huh? Went up to 10,000. 100, 10, 10,000. So I lost $5.
Bye bye,
Man,
Evil Knievel.
that sucks. Alright, so the welder needs to get delivered up there. I think I've done this a few times. Getting dark outside, so let's get our lights on. That should go right up there, right? Yeah. Right up this big giant hill. Alright, so let's see how far we can make it with brand new engine and fuel injection. Well, we're doing okay. And we can't make it all the way. But we made it most of the way. I'll just blind myself and carry it the rest of the way. Because this is the same tower that we had to get the antenna off of, isn't it? Good thing that we didn't have to... Where'd my truck go? Watch for the blinding light. Why didn't my lights turn off? Well, I mean, we're making it through the mud, so I guess they're not a super big deal. One last stop. Then I think we'll call it an episode. Alright, so turn that off. Turn that off. We're gonna go deliver some trash. Can't be leaving the town looking all trashy. This is the right road, isn't it? Yeah, this is the right road. That's what I thought. Turn off the headlights. I wonder if you can kill the battery while... Where the heck did my other... we have a problem.
Keep bringing these bags, okay?
So, you got $5 for bringing empty beer cases. Now, where the heck did the other beer cases go? You know what? I ain't got time to worry about it. You guys tell me what you want to see next, and I'll see if I can get it done. I know we got some other stuff coming up real soon, because we're going to get into moonshining and everything else. But with that said, my name's Andy. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.